Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Basil Rathbone inviting you to join me beyond the green door. Our story today is about a man at the absolute limit of desperation, ready to take one final step beyond the green door. Travis had come to the end of his rope, for at least the 12th time. He knew he had nothing to live for, and in his hand he held the means of cutting short an existence which gave him nothing but humiliation. The poison, Venice Amabula, it was called, was quick, sure, and completely painless. He had stolen it from the laboratory where he had worked up to a week ago. It was used to fix hydrocarbons. Travis planned to fix himself once and for all. Death was so hard, but so necessary. He had been fired from his job, and his remaining friends thought he was nothing but a sensation seeker, since he had unsuccessfully attempted this sort of thing a dozen times before. Well, he would show them this time. They'd see he had the nerve to do it, and then they'd be sorry. Maybe even his wife would be sorry. It was the thought of his wife that really steeled Travis' resolution. In 10 years of marriage, her love had passed through indifference into hate, a sharp, domineering, acid sort of hate, against which he was helpless. Do it now, he thought. He closed his eyes, raised the bottle, and a hand knocked the bottle away. He heard his wife's stern voice. "What do you think you're doing?" "I think it's obvious," Travis said, with a helpless shrug of his shoulders. "You really mean it this time, don't you?" she said. "It doesn't matter," Travis said. "Tomorrow or next week will do." "I never believed you had it in you," she said. "Even though your friends thought so, I never did. I suppose I've made life fairly impossible for you. I'm a person who must have things her own way at any cost." "I don't see why you stopped me," Travis said. "After all, you hate me." His wife didn't answer at once. She couldn't be having a change of heart, could she? But this was the first time Travis had seen her like this. "I've misjudged you," she said at last. "I thought you were all bluff. Remember when you threatened to jump from the window? You leaned out like this." His wife leaned out of the window, her body poised over the street 20 stories below. "Now, don't do that," Travis said sharply. "It makes me giddy." She moved back in, smiling. "That's funny coming from you. Don't tell me you're feeling some love of life again." "I could," Travis said, "if only you and I—" "Perhaps," she said, and Travis felt a sudden flash of hope. Women were so strange. Look at her, she was smiling. She put her hands on his shoulders and said, "I was wrong, dear. You have no idea of my feeling for you." Travis found it quite impossible to answer. He was moved. Then his wife's strong, caring hands moved him inexorably straight through the open window. As he fell toward the street, Travis could hear his wife saying, "You see, darling, I planned to take care of you in my own way."